This spoken piece is rated SPG. Spiritual guidance is advised.
Is that the person beside you? Are you ready for this? Come on, you better be ready for this.
My grandfather once told me a story about the big register in Evans Depot, where the unborn are listed in their billions. Listed not alphabetically, but according to God's own divine order. So when different wombs across different continents are ripe for fruiting, the angel in charge simply repeats one word as it ticks the register. Next, next, next. And that's why you were born when and where you were born. You were simply next in line.
And you must have heard the saying, life not turn by turn. But have you asked why you came in the Kola Nut or Indomie generation and not during the Stone Age? Well, the answer is simple. Although the queue was long and your ancestors came first, but it eventually got to your turn.
And now it's no longer a news that we've had series of great men and women living epistles of the realities of God's kingdom.
Faithful servants who heeded the call of their master, proclaiming and defending the gospel like a soldier bounded by an oath of allegiance.
And now, in our generation, we've been privileged to see the Enochs, who are redeemed redeemers, and the Davids, who are winning winners, and the Joshuas, who are in constant koinonia with the Spirit, and the Samsons and the Stellas, who are true Issachars.
But wait, do you think they have done it all? No. Some lay the foundations, while others build on it. Come on, this is a relay race, and the baton has been passed to us. The queue is getting shorter than it ever was. Now tell me a better way to announce to you that you're next.
Now that you know, how can you still be comfortably seated in your idleness? How on earth are you still chasing the wind and settling for less? See, between where you are now and the promised land you are supposed to be are different junctions you must pass through. There are different levels, different obstacles to champion, different lessons to learn. From one stage to another and to the next and to the next until finally you arrive where God promised.
Your Moses may soon be done with his assignment. And you, Joshua, better be ready to move to the next level.
So you better be strong and courageous, for there are many lands to conquer. You seated over there, you have many heights to climb, you have many records to break. You seated over there, you have many hearts to win to the kingdom. You have many souls to reap into the end time harvest. So don't allow the devil to preach you into an early defeat, thinking there are still many people ahead of you on the queue.
No, you are next to the next to the next.
Thinking there are still many days ahead of you.
No, that's sure way to waste away.
Thinking you are yet incapable of great things.
No, your light set upon the hill that can never be hidden.
So, don't you hear God saying, you've tarried so long on Mount Seir? Move northward, move forward, take the next step, dare the devil.
For some people here, God is just breaking you out of Egypt. Some are on their way to Mount Sinai, and others are close towards crossing the river Jordan. So don't hesitate at all. Forge ahead.
Some people's next is crushing the walls of Jericho. You better don't hesitate to march around those walls. You see, even when you enter your Canaan, there's always a next within the next. You know what? The next book after the book of Revelation is the one you've not written. I repeat, the next book after the book of Revelation is the one you've not written. So you better move from your X to your next. Please turn to the other person, the person by your left or your right, and tell them in KJV Pidgin, I beget thee.
I beget thee.
Tell that person, I beget thee.
I beget thee.
May now move on.
May move on.
From your X to your next.
From your X to your next. And don't forget, there's a generation coming after us. The generation next is waiting to see what we have to offer. And we'll be unwise. We will be very, very unwise to fail them in advance.
And now, here is a call to you and to me to rise up to the task ahead.
We are the generation of witnesses we have been waited for. We are the next generation to showcase Christ to our generation. We are the next big names to turn the whole world right side up for God in every sector of human endeavor. And don't forget,
it's time to rise up, for we are next. Our local.